It is time now for our financial moment with Heidi, and today we are trying to save some money on clothing. Heidi Hughes Camp Collins is our financial contributor, and she is joining us now. Heidi, welcome back.
Good to be here.
Thank you so much. I love this topic, maybe because it hits a little too close to home, but I was really trying to think about it today. And I do feel like it can be especially difficult to save money on clothing if you're somebody who lives somewhere like we do with 4 seasons. So I feel like every time the seasons change, you feel like it's time to go shopping, especially if you have growing children at home that are constantly growing out of everything. So that is an issue that we sometimes cannot solve, but you are going to give us today some tips and some advice on how to save money on clothing. Now, the first thing we need to do is recognize the problem. You called it a come to Jesus moment.
Yes, a come to Jesus moment with your closet.
Yes, I need to do that.
Okay, so everyone needs to do this activity. Take every item of clothing that you own, underthings, swimsuits, socks, pajamas, everything. Put it on your bed.
Oh boy.
You're going to be overwhelmed at how much is there.
I'm overwhelmed when I do my laundry, so I can only imagine putting everything, and I've done this before, not with everything that I own, but like a good amount of stuff, like stuff hanging in the closet where you're like, I just need to get through this. Yeah. And it's a lot to look at.
What you do next is you take a picture.
Okay.
Then I want you to make 2 copies of that picture. One goes in your wallet.
Okay.
So when you're out shopping, you'll have that to look to.
Oh.
And then one, in your living room or your kitchen or wherever you do your online shopping.
Okay.
Where you sit with your tablet or your phone and your coffee and, you scroll, and shop. And these are reminders to you that you don't need that much.
Right.
So it's psychological.
Right.
But it's meant to let you know, hey, I'm coming from a place of plenty and I just need to get organized.
Well, I love that tip because you can also look at that picture and go, you know what, I already kind of have something like that. And if I didn't want to donate it already or get rid of it in some way, that means I must still like it. So I don't need to go out and buy a whole new one or something like that. Right. No, that's really good. This one I've heard before, and it is good advice if I would just put it into practice. Your new mantra, 1 item in, 1 item out.
Yes. Hard to do, but really important. So you make a pact with yourself. If you buy something, something else has to be donated or given away or something like that. So this keeps you honest and it keeps your closet fresh.
Yeah, no, that's a good one to do. You know what, I just took Darby shopping over the weekend and I thought the same thing. And it's kind of tough with kids because when they still sort of fit into some of their clothing, you're like, do I really want to get rid of it? It's already so hard to dress them as it is. But it is a really good mantra, because now you're in charge of their closet too, at least while they're little. And it can be tough to keep on top of. Okay, so this is a really great one because like I just mentioned, I took Darby shopping a little bit over the weekend. And your next tip is plan some fun activities on the weekends that don't include shopping.
There's so many just really fun, inexpensive things that you can go do. Go to the museum. Yes. Go to the library. Take a walk. Take a hike. Meet a friend for coffee. Something like that. Yeah. Weirdest thing happened to me this weekend, last Friday. I was talking to a client and they said, oh, what are you doing this weekend? Shopping? Oh. Like that was the most normal thing in the world that if you had free time, you would shop.
It's because you have cute clothes. That's what they ask.
But, I thought to myself, we have to get beyond that because, and plan some things so we're not always shopping.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that doesn't become like the highlight of the weekend, because I keep bringing up kids, but like if that's something that you teach them, we're going to go shopping. I mean, that's going to be the thing they look forward to, as opposed to all the fun things that we talk about here on QCL, like the things at the museum and the libraries and all of that. So this one I love. If you find something that you absolutely have to have, wait a week. Wait a week. Okay.
So we are wired to want to go for that immediate gratification. Those feel-good chemicals, that we all get when we put something in the cart, whether it be in person or virtually. Go ahead, if you're shopping online, put it in the cart, but don't press buy.
Right.
Give yourself a week to feel into it and, you know, really be mindful of whether that's a good purchase that's really going to bring value to you in your closet, or whether it was just an impulse.
Yes, and I'm notorious for that. Like, I'm notorious for having a full online cart at like every single one of my favorite stores. They just sit there, and I'm like, I don't really want to pull the trigger. But you know, that's a good one as well, because sometimes what I'll do is I'll leave it in there for a while and hope that, you know, if it goes on sale within the next 7 days and it's meant to be, if it's sold out, then it wasn't meant to be.
Right.
You know, I think that's a good way of doing it. Well, all good advice to hear today, and we're going to continue on with this next time Heidi joins us. In the meantime, if you want to learn more about the variety of services that Heidi offers, visit her website, hhcinvestments.net. And a reminder, you can see all of our segments together by visiting our website and clicking the tab for Quad Cities Live. Once again, Heidi, thank you so much for being here.
See you next time.
Yes, absolutely.